We're here with head coach Carolyn Condit. Coach, the defense was totally on point in leading you to a pair of quick victories this weekend. What has been the key to making sure the team is in the right position and not let that other opponent score?
Lots and lots of practice, and we work very hard at the blocking strategy that we use against particular opponents, and the defense has to be very aware of that. So where the block is taken out a certain area, our defense is in the other area of the court. And if you do that in the right way and you have confident defensive players, you're going to run a pretty good transition game offensively, and that's something we've been benefiting from.
Offensively, Paige Hill has been strong all season, and this past week she was honored as Match East Offensive Player of the Week. Can you talk about how she has grown as a player these past 3 seasons and what she means to the team?
Well, Paige is our big point getter right now, and so she means the world to our team. With each year, she's improved tremendously. And in that first year with Mono, we really didn't see the Paige Hill that we knew as a sophomore. And even in the last 2 semesters, she's had her arm swing a little bit more compact. Chuck Ray's done a great job with her in terms of advancing her as a college middle, and she's a quick learner, quick study. So very pleased with her strength, what she's developed in the weight room and how she brings it to the court, and also just her ability to learn and make herself better physically and mentally. And it's just something that Paige does very well in all areas.
Split week is coming up this week with Bowling Green at home on Thursday and Northern Illinois on the road on Saturday. What can you tell me about these 2 teams and will the fact that one match is at home and one is on the road change anything about your routine and preparation for the week?
You know, home and away doesn't change our preparation. It might change our choice of how much sleep we get, as most teams deal with, but our preparation pretty much is pretty steady and stays the same. And we don't have class on Friday, so it helps us get on the road sooner, so that's probably a good thing with our fall break. You know, Bowling Green and Northern both have had their share of wins and losses, so we know they're vulnerable in certain areas, and we know they have the potential to play very good volleyball. Bowling Green's always well coached. I noticed that they have a couple hitters that they go to, and we'll certainly be keying in on them. And I think it's going to get down to whether or not Miami passes and serves and digs as well or better than Bowling Green. Offensively, we're doing well. We're trying to tweak a few things before we get on the road, but I think it gets down to ball control and basic serving and passing, and I hope we can outdo both these teams with that. In terms of Northern, I haven't seen them enough on film yet, but I know that they always have a team that plays very intense defense. They usually run a fairly quick offense, and Ray always has them ready for Miami in that small gym where they bring a huge band in to make it as noisy as it possibly could be. So I think our team's got to be very disciplined and stay in within our own bubble when we play and not worry about anything that's outside the court trying to take us out of our game. And if we can do that and stay a little more composed on this second road trip, I think we're going to be fine.
We're here with sophomore libero Maeve McDonald. Maeve, the defense has been really strong lately, especially in the Akron match in which you held the Zips to a negative .011 attack percentage. What has been the key for defense as a team?
Well, our defense works as a system, so we all just have to be on the same page and know what we're all doing. And I think everyone holds each other accountable, so I think that really helps with that.
As a libero, you are looked upon to lead that defense. What are your main focuses when you're on the court?
I just like I try to hold everyone accountable for their jobs so everyone knows what they're doing, and then that really helps with our system and working that whole thing.
All right. It's a little bit of a different week this weekend as you play a match at home against Bowling Green and then hit the road for the match against Northern Illinois with a day off in between. Does the change in routine affect your preparation for the week?
I don't think so. I think we just have to look at each team as a new match and just focus on the first game, and then on Friday it'll be all about NIU.
What have your focuses been as you get ready for that match against Bowling Green?
So far, we're starting to watch film today, so we don't really have a huge plan yet, but we know Jesse will have a good plan for us.